What up guys, this is Kong and today I'm back again for another anime review. Today I'm going to be talking about Megalo Box Season 1, I believe episode... Dang, now I forgot which episode. Is it 11 or 12 or 13, whatever the episode is. I'm going to put in this title in the description. Anyway, let's talk about it. So it's Joe versus, they call him the lion, whatever. So Joe comes out wearing gears. It goes totally against the whole notion of, the whole idea of Joe beating his opponent without any gears. You know, he came in wearing that. And I was like, to me at first, I was like, what the hell is going on? You know, why? Joe, what are you doing? You are turning back the man you want to be, the man you want to represent, and how you want to be represented. I was just like, what's going on? And we get to find out it was just a ploy by Mr. Nambu, that he was just doing this so he can get them out of the debt, so to speak. But knowing the mob, they ain't gonna let you out of the debt. They're gonna keep you in debt forever. They're like essentially leeches, like I said in my last episode, you know. So Mr. I guess the mob boss is like, man, he knows that Mr. Nambu is just playing, you know. It's like, it's great, and we get to see that the Joe's opponent is just literally, you know, throwing punches at, you know, Joe, you know, he's taking him out. Like Joe's getting some hit, like he's taking some hit really hard, and then at the end, Joe actually loses all his gear, and the Sachos came in and hit, and he got hit by, Joe got hit by his opponent. Literally, he's backing down, he's falling down, and then Yuri goes out to the outside of the boxing match, and then Joe see Yuri, and he's like, I guess at that moment, to me, I feel like if I was in Joe's shoes, I was like, damn. Am I gonna go out? I can't go out like this. I owe this man a fight. I gotta get up and kick this dude's ass so I can move on. That's what I would say to myself if I was Joe's position. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing on this floor? I gotta get up and kick this dude's ass. I mean, that's the perception I would have got if I was in Joe's position, you know. And he got up, Joe got up, and he started throwing punches against his opponent, you know. And there was a shot where Joe literally I think he sucker punches, I believe he sucker punches the guy. He went out cold, like bam. The crowd was cheering for him. To me, I feel like Joe have lost the respect of the audience, gained the respect of the audience at the same time in this same match. And it's like, it's really sweet, it's great. Not as great as All Might's, you know, my man's win, his story, but it was good. It was good. It was great to watch, but not as great as All Might, and his fight was all one for all, you know, all for one, you know. It's not even a comparison, but it's close to it, slightly close to it. But what I want to talk about, what is the most important aspect or the most important thing in this episode, is Mr. Nambu. What he did to get Joe and himself out of the debt, for the ever-going debt, was Mr. Nambu took out his other eye out. That by doing that, Mr. Nambu were never able to see Joe win. He would never able to see Joe win. He would never, just can't. Now he's got two eyes out. He's essentially a blind man, basically. But I took it at the opposite way. That you remember we talked about Mr. Nambu being the scorpion and Joe being the frog, you know. But now let's think about it in that sense. So Joe is taking Mr. Nambu across the water. But along the way across the river, Mr. Nambu as the scorpion did not stung the frog, which is Joe. He cut his stinger off, that he could cross the river with Joe. Cross the river alive to the other side of the river. And I like that because it subverted the notion of that the scorpion stung the frog and they both died, but the scorpion cut his own stinger so they both can survive and cross the river. That it also say that Mrs. Nambu's, his belief with Joe, his commitment to Joe, his desire for Joe to win, his loyalty to Joe was unquestionable. And to me, he did what I did not expect. He sacrificed his own eye that they both can get out of the debt. That he sacrificed his own eye so Joe will not be in debt and Joe can go on and try to achieve his dream to fight Yuri. And to me, that was the biggest sacrifice Mr. Nambu did. And at that point, Mr. Nambu gained my respect. That this man, he was loyal. He was respectful. He was committed to Joe's cause, Joe's decision, Joe's dream. When you meet a friend like that, don't lose those friends. Those friends are rare. They're truly rare, much rarer than those fake friends out there. Those friends, they will stick you till the end of time. And this is truly an example of that. And Mr. Nambu, he stuck to his gun, his gut, saying like, fuck you, Mr. Nambu, my boss. I'll take my own eyes. I'll sacrifice this for my friend Joe. So he could proceed this on to win, possibly win the fight, to achieve his dream. I'm willing to sacrifice my own eyes to not even see it happen. So he gave the ultimate sacrifice for Joe, for them both. And I thought that was really, really, really great. I like that the writer flipped that the whole frog and the scorpion. I like that a lot. That is, to me, that was the biggest draw away from this episode, was that Mrs. Nambu, he was still a scorpion, but he is no longer the scorpion. He is what you say. What is the replacement of a scorpion? And he is something better, something more than a scorpion in a sense. He's more than that now, because he cared enough about Joe, and Sachio, and their whole dream. And this essentially it's a group dream. They train together, they talk together, they live with each other. That is a group dream. So yes, that's what I draw from this episode. Okay, but that is the end of my review of Megalo Box season 1 episode. I don't know whatever episode it is. I will put in the title and in the description so you guys know. But that's what I pick up from this episode. All right. And please like, thumbs up, share, subscribe to my YouTube channels, and press the bell button, all right, and smash that bell button for me. Much appreciated if you guys do that. But most importantly, guys, I want to say thank you so much for your time and effort to watching my anime review of Megalo Box season 1 episode, whatever it may be. All right, guys, take care. Bye bye.